All right, it is 8 o'clock, so we're gonna get started. My name is Stephanie Kay. We're here for Pilates. We've got the red ball and then a set of weights. When you're ready, we're gonna lay all the way down on our backs, starting on our backs. Just find a nice comfortable position, knees back, feet flat. Palms pressed into the mat, fingertips relaxed. Let's take some big breaths. Inhaling through your nose and exhaling out your mouth. As you inhale, feeling your ribcage open. As you exhale, pulling the ribcage together, belly button to spine. A few big breaths here, just checking in with your body, pushing away the thoughts from outside, and focusing in here on your practice. Good. Let's take the right leg up towards the ceiling, reach behind the thigh or calf, get a little plank flex of the toe, just starting to warm up the leg here, getting a nice stretch. Maybe roll the ankle in one direction, and then the other direction. Take the left leg straight to the mat, right leg is up at 90. Arms are gonna go out wide to a T, palms facing down. We're gonna draw big swooping circles. Cross the body down, around and back up, 3 in each direction. I want you to keep the hips nice and still, using your core to control the movement here. And we reverse, reversing those big circles, opening up the hip, keeping the hips nice and still. One more like this. And then reach that leg nice and long back down to the mat. Left leg comes up towards the ceiling, reach behind the thigh or calf, get a nice little point flex. Maybe you roll your ankles in one direction. Maybe you roll your ankles in the other direction. Good. Right leg is extended down to the mat, hands go out to a T. Keeping the hips nice and still, we're gonna draw those big swooping circles. Using your core to control the movement. We have 3 in each way. These are single leg circles. And we reverse. Lengthening the leg long. Continuing to breathe. Last one here. And lower that leg nice and long back down to the back. Good. Let's go knees bent. Feet flat, arms come up to 90, palms face each other. Right arm's gonna go back as the left arm goes forward, just getting a nice stretch. Bringing it back to 90 and switch. So like a scissor of the arms. Just getting some movement to the arms now, continuing to breathe. Good. We'll pause back up at 90, palms face away, tap the elbows down. Reach back up. Elbows go nice and wide. Reaching up towards the ceiling. We have a few more like this, just opening up the chest, getting some movement here. We'll pause with arms up at 90, palms face away. Inhale, exhale. Hands come down to the hips, reaching. Inhale back to 90, 100 prep. You can add a chest lift when the hands come to the hips, not required. When we go into our hundreds, you can keep your feet flat on the mat, bless you. Take the legs to tabletop, 90 or 45. We'll be pumping our arms 5 or 6 inches, deliberate pumps, breathing in for 5 counts and out for 5 counts for 100 counts. Good, on this next one we're gonna hold. We'll start pumping for our hundreds, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 30, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 40, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50. Halfway down, keep on pumping, reaching those fingertips. In 2, 3, 4, 5, out 2, 3, 4, 5, 70, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 80, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 90. Last set, breathe in. Last set, breathe out. Set it on down, catch your breath. Take a big inhale and an exhale. Good job, guys. Reach for that red ball. Red ball is gonna go in between the lower thighs. Props are optional. So knees bent, feet flat, ball is right in between the lower thighs there. Palms are pressed down into the carriage, into the mat, fingertips relaxed. Find a neutral spine, pocket of air underneath the low back. Starting with the pelvic tilt, inhale neutral, exhale, press the low back down, just tucking the pelvis. Inhale back to neutral. Tiny movement here before we go. If you have anything going on in the back today, you're gonna hinge up and down instead of roll through the spine. When you're ready, it's an inhale, exhale, press the low back down, slowly lift the hips, one bone at a time up into your bridge. Squeeze the glutes up into your diagonal. Inhale, exhale, nice and slow. Roll back down. Continuing here with your breath, you can keep your hands on the mat, take the arms to 90 or elbows tucked in towards the side. Goal here is to warm up the back body. If you feel too much hamstrings, scooch the feet in closer to the body. Continue breathing, keeping that squeeze on the ball and pressing into the big toe part of the foot. Good. This next one we hold up in that bridge. We go hip dips, 1 inch up, 1 inch down. Squeeze the glutes as you press up. Continuing to breathe, we're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press up, inhale, exhale, nice and slow, roll back down. One more, we roll back up into that bridge. Hips are in that diagonal. Let's squeeze, release the ball. Squeeze, release, keeping the hips lifted. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze the ball, inhale, exhale, nice and slow. Roll back down. Good job, guys. Tuck the ball off to the side. We're gonna go into some single leg bridges. Optional. Here you can always go both feet back flat. Right leg is gonna go to 90. Right leg to 90, left knee is bent. You can always modify in a tabletop position. It's an inhale, exhale. Press those hips up, squeeze the glutes. Inhale, exhale, come back down. Any of the options with the arms. Do what works for you here. Trying to keep those hips level as you go into your single leg bridge. We're gonna hold up in that bridge, lower the leg nice and long for 3, 2, last one. Inhale, exhale, hinge back down. We switch. Right foot to the mat, left leg to 90. Inhale, exhale, hinging up, finding that bridge, hinging back down. Like your toes are lifting up towards the ceiling. Good. We hold up, lower that leg nice and long for 3, 2, hips stay lifted, 1, inhale, exhale, hinge down. Good job, guys. Reach behind both thighs or calves. Point and flex the toes. You can roll the ankles in one direction. Roll the ankles in the other direction. We're gonna reach back for the ball. Knees bent, feet flat. Lift up the hips, and then the ball's gonna go underneath the tailbone for an extra balance challenge. You can do this without the ball. I want you to think once you have the ball on that tailbone that the pelvis is nice and tucked. You're pressing the low back towards the ball. You're not arching the back here. Good. Hands can be on the mat or out to a T. We're gonna carefully take the legs to a tabletop position. If you need to adjust the ball, you can. Right toe taps down to the mat, bring it back to tabletop. Left toe taps down, back to tabletop. Single leg toe taps, keeping our balance on the ball. Good. Think of a hinge from the hips. Nice controlled movement here. We hold both legs in tabletop. Both toes are gonna tap down. They don't have to go all the way to the ground. Just go to a challenge spot where you feel those low transverse abdominals. Good. Go a few more like this, finding our core. Last one. Feet find the mat, take an inhale and an exhale. Adjust the ball if you need. We're gonna take both legs up to 90 now. You can always modify by going back to that tabletop position. Both legs are up at 90. Right leg is gonna lower down. Bring it back up, keeping your balance on the ball. Left leg lowers. Bring it back up. Continuing here. Not letting the back arch, keeping that low back pressing into the ball. We hold both legs up at 90. Heels together, toes apart, Pilates V. Lower those legs down to a challenge spot. Before the back arches, nice and slow. Bring it back to 90. You can always modify in that tabletop position. You should feel low transverse abdominals here without the back arching. Good, let's do one more like this, nice and slow. Perfect. Knees bent, feet flat. We're gonna keep the arms either at the mat or out to a T. Going into our core series, balancing on the ball here. So usually we do this with our hands, but we're gonna leave our hands on the ground so you can have your balance. Right leg comes to tabletop, left leg comes to 45, and we switch. Switch, single leg stretch. Take it a little slower than normal so you can use your core to keep your balance on the ball. Again, out to a T is gonna be a little bit more help. Good. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down, take it inhale and an exhale. One more here, we go scissors when you're ready. Right leg straight at 90, left leg 45. It's a pulse, pulse, switch, pulse, pulse, switch. Getting those legs as wide apart as possible, keeping the legs straight, point the toes, keeping your balance on the ball. Maybe moving a little slower than normal. Finding the stretch here as well. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees bent, feet flat. Lift up those hips. You can take the ball out. Ball can come into your hands. Let the knees sway side to side. Feeling that stretch after having the ball underneath the tailbone. Knees just sway side to side. Good. Legs are going to extend to the mat nice and straight. Ball is in your hands. Take it up to 90. Little squeeze on the ball. Inhale, exhale. Chin to chest. We see curve. Scoop. Rolling all the way up. Take a little forward fold. 2 roll downs like this. Inhale, nice and tall. Exhale. C curve, scoop. Rolling one bone at a time. If you want to let the ball go back overhead, finding a nice stretch. And ball comes up to 90, inhale, exhale. Rolling all the way up, nice forward fold stretch. One more like this, stacking up nice and tall, inhale, exhale. Rolling down. Ball can go overhead. Arms up to 90, inhale, exhale. Chin to chest, C curve, scoop, roll all the way forward. Stacking back up. Good job, guys. Tuck the ball off to the side. We're gonna go 4-point kneeling when you're ready. 4-point kneeling, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Let's go into a cat-cow stretch. Inhale, press your low back up towards the ceiling. Exhale, create an arch, just moving between flexion and extension. The range that feels good for your spine. Pause in a neutral spine position. We're going to warm up our plank. You decide straight arm, forearm, kneeling, your regular plank. Find your plank position and hold. Tailbone is tucked. Gaze at your fingertips. Hollow armpits. Gentle bend in that straight arm. Good. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down, child's pose. Good job, guys. We're going to reach back, grab our weights. I'm going to go high kneeling. If you need to modify, you can always go to a seated position, or you can sit back on the hips here. So you have the option to sit crisscross applesauce, low kneeling, or high kneeling, whatever feels best for you. If you're in that high kneeling, glutes are nice and active, hips are pressed forward. We're going to start with some bicep curls. Just Finding that bicep curl, returning to start. Should take it nice and slow both ways, resisting it back down as well. Good. Shoulders are down, core is engaged. We're gonna do about 10 sets of each. Good. Add about 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Good. Weights are gonna come in front, palms face down. We're gonna go into a wide row here. Pull it back, return to start. Good. Getting a little arm strengthening here. About halfway done. Good. You can always ditch the weights if you need. We got 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Good. Shake it out for a sec. We got 1 more here. Let's go into a little bit of a chest fly. You can always modify, not go all the way up. I'm going to go a little bit of a hinge forward. Here, palms are facing in. You're going to open and close for 10. Again, you can limit the range of motion. I want you to feel like those shoulder blades are going to touch. This one's the toughest one here. You guys got it. About halfway down, push through, strengthening those arms, the shoulders here. Got 2 more. Last one. Good job, guys. Set those weights off to the side. We'll come back to them in a little bit. Roll up the wrist for a second if you need. Good. 4-point kneeling. We're going to tuck the toes, pike the hips up to down dog, pedal the legs out. Get a nice stretch. Back of the legs. Walking feet in towards hands, shifting weight into feet. Inhale. Exhale, slowly roll up one bone at a time. Good job, guys. Grab a drink of water if you'd like. We're going to go into our balance set next. I'm going to grab ball to hold on to during the balance set. Not required. Sometimes it helps engage the core more if you're squeezing onto that ball. If you need to use the wall at any point for the balance, you can. Ball's just going to come towards the chest, shoulders down, core engaged. Start by just shifting weight over to one foot, finding your balance, and then shifting weight to the other foot. Just starting to find your balance side to side. My husband got my boys one of those looks like a snowboard, but it's like a balance thing with like a tightrope on top. We have it in our living room and they just constantly are on it, trying to learn their balance. All right, we're gonna holding here. Good. Strengthening that standing ankle. Add little pulses, knee pulses up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out to the side. Little pulses here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We go back behind, reach the ball in front. Find your balance. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ball comes up. Hold. You got it. Last one. Breathe in, breathe out. Tap down if you need to. Hop right back in. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Good job, guys. Other side, when you're ready. Again, finding your balance here first. Try to focus on something not moving in front of you. Continue breathing. Good. We add those little pulses with the knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out to the side. Little pulses for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We go back behind, ball goes forward. Warrior. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Last set you hold. Find your balance. Breathing in, breathing out. Guys got it. We're here for 3, 2, 1, set it down, shake it out. One more little balance set here. I'm going to take ball into the hands. I'm going to lean to the right if you can mirror me, or lean to the right, either way. Ball comes up. You're going to lean over to that right side. Ball will be in that hand, opening up into a leaning star. Good. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going right to the other side. Opening up. Usually one side's a little bit more challenging than the other side. You guys got this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Good job, guys. Shake it out for a sec. Ball's gonna go right in between the lower thighs. Feet are parallel, hip distance apart. Starting to go into the low body now. You're gonna sit down into that squat and then stand back up. Good. Breathing in, breathing out. We're gonna hold down, holding down, little pulses up and down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze the ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, lift the heels, lower the heels. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up, take the ball out, shake it out, catch your breath. We'll do one arm set standing, so we'll grab those weights. I'm going to go again into a little bit of a hinge forward here. We're going to go triceps here. So palms are facing in like a hammer curl, and then you're going to press back into that tricep extension there. So a little bit of a hammer curl, press back. You're going to find those triceps, the back of the upper arm. The only reason I like to hinge forward a little bit is it kind of helps you find that press back. Not required. Good. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Good. We're going to go a little overhead press. And limit the range of motion if you need to. Press it up, bring it in. So one of the most important parts of working out when you're over 30 is that strength training. So I have just a little bit extra in here. Let's go 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Bring it down. The next set is going to be more of leg here. So I'm going to take right foot forward, left foot back. Let's go split squat. So right toe is going to just come bent here, left foot is straight. I want you to lean forward. Weight is heavy in the hands. You're going to lean it down, pull it back up. I want you to feel the glutes here. So the glutes are going to press back behind. You guys know Legally Blonde, like a bend and snap situation going on here. Weight is heavy in those weights. Good. Let's do 2 more on this side. Last one. We switch. When you're ready, again, lean forward so the weight is in those weights there. You're gonna bend it down, snap it back up. Feeling glutes here more than arms. Like a deadlift. Good. Got about 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Good. Tuck those weights off to the side. Shake it out. I'm gonna to come back down to the mat when you're ready. Feet parallel, hip distance apart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach up and over. Walk yourself back out. 4-point kneeling. Let's go bird dog when you're ready. Option 1, right arm comes out and holds. Option 2, you add that left leg. Finding your balance, hips are squared off. You can stay here if you want to add on little pulses up with the arm and the leg. Reaching fingers and toes, we're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side when you're ready, 4-point kneeling. Left arm reaches out, you can stay here or you can add that right leg. Find your balance first, and add those little pulses. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down, child's pose. Good job, guys. All right, we're gonna go into a booty set, so grab your ball. We're gonna stay 4-point kneeling. You can always modify if it's too much in the 4-point kneeling, standing at the wall. You can always fist if you need. Ball's going behind the right knee. Again, wrists are under shoulders, knees are under hips. Flex the foot, keep that squeeze on the ball. We go donkey kick. Right heel up towards the ceiling, return to start. I want you to keep the tailbone tucked though. The back isn't arching here. Good. We hold up and pulse, pulsing up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, squeeze the ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Just if you need, we're going fire hydrant next. Out to the side, bring it back in. Keep your weight even on both sides of the hands there so you're not leaning to the left. Good. We're gonna hold up, little pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze the ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down, take the ball out. Press on back, child's pose for a sec. If you need to roll those wrists out. Go other side when you're ready. Ball behind the left knee. Again, squeeze that ball, flex the foot. Starting with that donkey kick. Kicking up towards the ceiling, returning to start. Back doesn't arch. Hips are squared off. Gaze is towards your fingertips. Good, we hold up and pulse, pulsing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze, release the ball for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down, take an inhale and an exhale. Going out to the side when you're ready. Fire hydrant. Again, try not to lean into that right side. Fingertips nice and spread, or you can fist the wrist if you need. Good. We hold up. Pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze, release the ball for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, guys. Set it down. Press on back, child's pose. Get a nice stretch there. Let's go prone on our belly with the ball. All the way down on your belly with the ball. Ball's optional. Ball's gonna go out in front. Hands can stack on the ball. Gaze is down. Feel like the belly button's lifting off the mat. Toes are reaching, thighs lifted. You're gonna inhale, exhale. Press the ball in as you roll up, shoulders draw down and back. Inhale, returning to start. So just using the ball to find a little bit of extension if that feels good for your spine. I want you to think as you come up, Those shoulders go down and back. It's a tough one here. You got it. Do what feels right for your spine. Let's do one more like this. Good. Let's just hold on to the ball, and then you can lay down onto one cheek. Just have the ball in your hand so it doesn't roll away. We're gonna go right leg lift lower, left leg lift lower into a little bit of swimming here. Reaching those fingertips, toes I mean. Leg is straight. We're gonna pick up the pace. Kick, kick, kick. Kick those legs like you're swimming. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press on back. Hit a nice child's pose. Good job, guys. All right, we're gonna go on to our side with one of the weights. So onto our side with one weight. You're gonna have hips stacked, ankles stacked. You can be laid all the way down, propped up on the elbow or on the forearm. The weight's just gonna be right in front. We'll use it here in a minute. Start by just lifting, lowering that top leg. A little bit of side work here. So we already did some leg and glutes. I'm gonna add on a little bit of side. Good, we hold up and pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that leg still. Lift the bottom leg to meet it, lower it. This is where you're gonna feel that side work. Top leg stays still, bottom leg lifts and lowers. Good. We're gonna hold both legs up, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down, bend the knees, 90-degree bend. Weight's gonna come into your hand. We press it up. I want you to tuck that elbow back behind the hip, getting a little bit of side flexion there. Bring it back up. Breathing in, breathing out. I want you to think as you pull that elbow down, a little bit of side. Good. Bring it halfway down, little pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, close the door, open the door. Last little set here. This is going to be those delts, the shoulders. For 3, 2. Last one. Good job, guys. Tuck the weight down. Keeping those knees bent, we're going to go into a clam, open, close. Last little set here on this side. You can go elevated clam if you'd like. Just keep those heels nice and still. Hand can be on the hip, the mat, up towards the ceiling, whatever feels best for you. You can stay here. You can add on for these last few. We're going to open clam kick, bring it back to clam close. A couple more like this. You got it. Really feeling that top side, that glute. One more like this. Good job, guys. Roll onto your back. Get a nice figure 4 stretch. That leg we just worked, cross it over opposite thigh. Pulling that leg towards you, rocking side to side if that feels good. We go other side when you're ready. I'm gonna flip this way just because we have the camera today. And you decide how you want to be stacked up. Make sure you have that weight in front of you. We start with just a lift and lower of the top leg. Hips are stacked, ankles are stacked. Good. We hold up and pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that leg hip height. Lift the bottom leg lower. Try to keep that top leg nice and still. Keep those hips stacked. We hold up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down, bend the knees, 90-degree bend. We go into that overhead reach here, reaching up, Think tucking the elbow right behind the hip, finding that little bit of side work there. What do you think? Pressing up, resisting it down. Good. We bring it halfway down. Little pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close the door, open the door. Working that rotator cuff. A little bit of shoulder here. Modify if you need to. You can always ditch the weight. We've got 3 more. 2 more. Last one. We are done with the weights. Knees are bent in that 90 degree. We go open, close for the clam. Make sure that top hip stays nice and stacked. If you did elevated clam, you can do that on this side as well. And if you're adding on, it's going to be an open kick, clam, close, open, kick, clam, close. Really feeling that top leg, top glute. Push through, breathing in, breathing out. You guys got this. 2 more. Last one. Good job, guys. We're going to roll onto our back. Get that figure 4 stretch for the leg we just worked. Ankle over thigh, pull that leg in towards you, rock side to side. All right, we're gonna finish with a little full body core work. If you wanna grab that ball's gonna go in between the lower thighs again. We've been working on those little rollovers. So, palms pressed into the mat. You can always take the arms out wide to a T. Legs come to tabletop. I want you to think, reaching those toes away a little bit, and then as the knees come in, you're gonna tuck the hips, a little bit of a roll. Good. Press those knees away, pull it in. Like a reverse knee curl here. There's no strain in the neck, face, or shoulders. You're just finding that tuck right here in the low core. If you have any back issues, you could go into just some toe taps instead. Good. Trying to control the pace down, so not letting momentum just drag you back down. One more like this. We add on, ball goes in between the ankles, legs go up to 90. Same thing. Lower those legs away a little bit. As you pull up, a little bit of a tuck. Ball reaches. Good. Controlling the momentum here. Let's do one more like this. Take the feet back down to the mat. Take a big inhale and an exhale. You can go to either of those options we just did, the reverse knee curl or the elevator, if you're adding on. Legs are gonna go up to 90. You're gonna lower those legs down to 45. Bring it back up to 90. Press your hands into the mat as you roll up and over. Inhale, exhale, nice and slow. Roll your spine all the way down. Legs go to 45. 2 more like this. Once you get to 90, press into the hands to find that roll over. Bringing it back down. There should be no strain in the neck here. 1 more. Reaching those toes, you go up and over. Trying not to use momentum as you lower 1 bone at a time. All the way down. Good job, guys. Tuck that ball off to the side. Reach the arms behind the legs in front. Just get a nice opener here. Legs are straight, arms come up to 90, palms face each other. I'm going to take the right arm out to a T. Inhale, exhale, chin to chest, seeker, scoop. We roll all the way up, forward fold, stack back up, inhale, exhale, rolling back down, 1 bone at a time. We switch, right arm to 90, left leg out to a T, inhale, exhale. Chin to chest, press those heels down, find that scoop. Stacking back up, rolling down. Both arms out to a T. Inhale, exhale. This is the most challenging one. Chin to chest, C-curve. Roll all the way up. And we're gonna stay up here. Good job, guys. Let's take a little butterfly of the knees, forward fold. Get a nice stretch. Legs out in front. Feet are about hip distance apart. Arms come out to a T, palms facing down. Draw those shoulders down. Inhale, exhale, pulse, pulse. So for one direction, center, pulse, pulse. Gaze goes with the back hand. Feet and hips are staying still. Feel like you're wringing out the spine, finding that twist. Good. Let's go one more side to side. And then bring it down. We're gonna go mermaid. You can stay legs in front. You can go crisscross. You can go classic Z-sit. If you're crisscross or legs in front, you're gonna just choose which direction you're going. If you're Z-sit, one hand goes to the ankle, other arm out to a T. You go mermaid stretch, nice side stretch. Inhaling it back. Exhale, try to press those hips down. Good. Go two more like this. Okay. Finding your counter stretch the other way. Please switch when you're ready. One hand to the ankle, other arm out to a T. Hips are pressing down, shoulders are down. Like someone's pulling your fingertips the opposite way. We've got two more. Last one. Find your counter stretch the other direction. Legs back out in front. Do a nice little forward fold, one last little hamstring stretch here, point and flex the toes. And then we're gonna come 4-point kneeling. Tuck the toes, pike the hips up to down dog again, pedal the legs out if that feels good, getting a stretch on the back of the calves. Walking feet in. Inhale, exhale, nice and slow. Rolling one bone at a time, typing the last thing to rise. We're gonna go through our final little roll downs here, so when you're ready, feet parallel, hip distance apart. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist, look over one shoulder. Get a nice twist. Take an inhale and an exhale. Inhale up. Twist, go to the other side. Take a big inhale and an exhale here. Inhale, arms up. Side bend one direction. Inhale. Exhale, side bend the other direction. Inhale. Exhale, hands away. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, reach up and over, forward fold. Let your head hang heavy. And shake your head no. Shake your head yes. Sway side to side if that feels good. And pause in your movement. Inhale, exhale, nice and slow. Roll all the way back up. We inhale up, exhale, tiny back bend, look up towards the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, hands away. 3 like this, we just inhale up. Exhale away. Inhale up. Exhale away. Last one, inhaling up. Hands to heart center. You guys are all set. Thank you guys so much. Hope you have a great week. I'm back next week. Again, I am back to filming these, so they will be